What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Case Digital. My name is Zach. In today's video, we're answering the question of how to generate a QR code in Python. Now, you could do this for various reasons. Maybe you're trying to create a bunch of website links that you're trying to promote out or that people can scan with a QR code, trying to create a flyer or many different flyers or whatever you're trying to do. This will answer the question of how to generate those QR codes. Now, for this setup, I have basically the file name that we're going to create, which is myqrcode.png. This could also be a JPEG or JPG if you want. And then you're going to have your saying or whatever you want to put. Now, I'm just going to make it right now. This is awesome. But you could put a link in here. You could put some text. Whatever you want to put in there to generate the QR code or to turn into a QR code, right? So to get started, we need a few packages. So let's start talking about the packages that we need to install. All right, so the package that you need to install is what I call, or not what I call, it's what it's called, is QR code. So to install that, we're going to install that into our Python environment. Now, I am using a virtual environment. If you don't know what a virtual environment is, it's basically a little sandbox for specific projects. I can pull all the things I need to in there without, messing up my whole or adding a bunch of packages to my whole computer or system Python environment. I highly recommend using virtual environments. They're great. I have a video that you can that I'll link to that you can essentially follow to help set one up. But essentially, I've activated this, and if you don't want to use a virtual environment, you can just do this. It works. It'll go into either your system or your virtual environment, but the command is pip install, and then it's QR code, right? Now, I already have this installed, so when I hit this, it's actually going to say it's already satisfied. And then once we have that installed, we need to go up here and import it. Import QR code, right? So there it is. All right, so now that we have that imported, how are we going to use this? All right, so to use this, essentially, what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to say QR code dot make, and then we're going to pass in our saying. Now, what this will do is this will actually create an image, which is basically under the hood. We can actually, let's check this type. So we can say print type of our image. Now, if we run this code, so Python, how to generate QR code, we see that it's a pill image. Now, we've created the image, but where is it, right? We've created it, but we actually haven't saved it. So now we actually have to save it so we can get it on our file system, so that way then you can print it off and go put on flyers or whatever you want to do. So to do that, essentially, all we're going to do is take that off. So since we know this is a pill image, we can say image.save, and then we're just going to pass in our file name. And now this file name could be whatever path you want to do to. I just set up these variables so that way we could just use them. And then that we could change them really easily without having to change them in multiple spots. So just like that, we should be able to now come down here, rerun this program, and it runs, it executed, and I can open up our thing, and there is our QR code. Close that, and there it is. That's how you generate a QR code in Python. So easy. I mean, look, you could do this in 2 lines. Actually 3, because you need this. You need to import the QR code. But in 3 lines, you essentially can generate your QR code. In another video, I may talk about how you can scan these in or read these in. But right now, right here, is how you generate a QR code. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And until next time, keep on programming. Bye.